Shit, I didn't mean to progress. Fuck. I didn't read that line. Hopefully it was on screen long enough for everybody watching to read it themselves. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town, and then was killed by a bullet, which is an object that is fired from a gun at high velocity. Lethal velocity. With the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line, feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. Huh? Huh? I see myself.
I'm a clone. We're aliens. Are we clones?
Stop! There you are, Commander Scythe. Sith? It's Sith. Finally.
Sissel, where have you been, my good man? I've been looking everywhere for you.
Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up.
I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain?
We can talk about that when we get together.
This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Sissel.
Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep. But I know it's always darkest before the dawn.
Yes. We're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man. Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. The clouds have been spotted, sir. Have they now? By all means, let me have a look. Yes, we're very close. We will now disconnect from the communication cables and have no service until we arrive, sir. Very well.
That periscope is next to worthless.
They're looking for sea monsters.
Nice try, Inspector Cavanella. But you could never stop me. Evil Sissel. See ya, sucker. Oh my god! Inspector Cavanella! So, that submarine guy and his people have a deal going with me, do they? If that's the case, they probably aren't the ones who killed me. Right? Anyway, there's definitely something behind the inspector's death. I think I'd better talk to him. Oh, there's so much stuff in this room now. Shit. That's the opposite of where I want to go. What an oddly hard hat. I'd never be able to wear anything like that. Come to think of it, I don't remember seeing it here earlier. It made a loud clunk on the floor. It must be pretty solid. It won't move. It seems to be stuck on something. Just like how my mind is stuck on thinking about the inspector's death. It's kind of hard to forget with him sitting right there. Body growing cold. Anyway, let's keep exploring in the meantime. Okay, this is a pretty soft hat. I bet even I could wear a hat like this. Come to think of it, I don't remember seeing it here earlier. Hey, I wonder, does that old pigeon guy think of his pigeon as a hat? Okay, so now I'm a hat. or rather, I have a hat. I don't think that did anything for me. Ah, well, I better stop ignoring the inspector's death so much. I just want to rub it in his face when he comes back.
So it's me. Wake up!
Hey, do you think you could wake up for me? Oh boy, still unconscious, eh? I guess he hasn't been dead for very long then. I'll just go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous about what I might see there, though. But if that's where I'm gonna find my answers, I can't run away from it.
I mean, you definitely can.
I don't know about that. Oh boy.
Once a criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. Hey, we were here. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. Gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country.
What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive?
Why are you doing this?
Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago.
Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life. Or have you forgotten that?
Wrong! I was murdered by all of you.
Your hand, baby.
Detective Jowd, who chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lynn, that girl who was right there where I was running.
Lynn, she was just an innocent little girl playing in the park.
That brat wouldn't have. If that brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought of taking a hostage.
That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard.
And finally, you, Inspector Cavanella.
Me?
If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed the gun at that kid. You're so proud of your spotless record. And my case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only 2 people know the real truth. Me and Detective Jowd. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are.
I got nothing to say to you. You'd never listen anyway. Ye gods.
Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat.
How you do that?
This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Temsic. Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense.
Hey man, mind telling me what's going on?
Inspector Cavanella, he's awake.
My head is spinning, baby. Am I to understand that Cavanella character who just got shot is me?
That's right.
And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me.
Certainly seems that way, yeah.
But you couldn't be, could you?
Huh?
After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you?
I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have information about that guy in red. Information I need.
So you came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like that. Nothing like the sound of that. Wait. Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Because there's a very important life here somewhere. A life valuable to this nation. Okay, so do your thing, baby. So are you a manipulator too?
I have ghost tricks, powers of the dead, yeah, but I can't control living creatures.
Anywho, I think you'd be able to be very careful. That guy in red is a manipulator. Naturally, he knows about powers like yours.
Ah!
If he realizes you're here, things might get a little sticky.
Right, I better be careful. I'm curious. Look at him. There's that something emanated from his body. Is it really the sign of having special powers of the dead? Oh shit. Okay. What's this in here? Look at this place. What in the world happened here?
I think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here, and now there's another death lying hidden here.
What? Another death?
Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life valuable to the nation here?
I thought you were talking about you.
I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby.
At least he admitted it. It was a doctor. That is cool.
Hey, come to think of it, where's that old pigeon guy? Excuse me. Are you awake?
My pigeon is down here with me. I never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognize me? There's only one crazy character in a quiet court that I know of.
He hasn't lost his memory.
I'm not the type who likes losing things, but never mind that. Camino, this is quite the surprising guest you've brought with you. Pretending like he didn't just blow up the place.
Are you talking about me?
Oh, this is a different guy, and I'm his guest, actually. He said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't gotten his memory back.
Pitiful. Ouch, that hurts. Anyway, now we'll be going back to 4 minutes before your death. In order to change your fate, that is.
But aren't we already in the past, man?
We can go back even further. I've done it before. I still don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabanela. But if we go back further, maybe I'll find a lead.
How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous. Don't be daft, I can't leave now. He's completely dead, just as I thought. I'm getting a reading. This is the source of his powers. If I remove it... He's not dead. He's just not there. The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect. It's a spirit. Ridiculous. So you figured it all out, eh? Here I am. You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanella. So it's really true. You're... Wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is just a vessel. A shell. I control everything. This shell, people, just like I controlled the Justice Minister and Lynn. So it's true. You were manipulating my baby that time? You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do a thing like that? To create conclusive evidence. You know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Zhao did. Now then, Professor. I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yeah? So why don't you let me leave then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight. Before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room. This time, the thing will work the way it was meant to, and it will all be over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way. Professor, look out! Dynamite, eh? When the devil did he put that there? He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared. That medical examiner, remember him? He was a complete and I called it! He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab, but he'd already made a deal with the manipulator to meet with him and give him the body back. But I wasn't gonna let that happen, baby. You saw through that plan, eh? I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. That's my specialty, examining bodies. I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off. Bought him off? I had him smuggle the corpse to this room. I thought we could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were powers of the dead. Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn. I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you two. Something's been nagging at the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me tonight. He said that spirits cease to exist when the day breaks. If that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? No time for thinking now, baby. Action is the name of the game. Work your magic and take us back, even further into the past. Alright, man. Jump in there and stop that explosion, would you? Easy enough for you to say. Foolish of you to say, too. If you stop the explosion, he'll just do me in some other way. Fair enough, then jump in there and take care of that man in red, would you? I repeat, easy enough for you to say. And most likely impossible to boot. That huge explosion didn't even make him bat an eye. What do you propose then, Prof? Pray tell me. The best bet is to save me during the explosion without him noticing.
Easy enough for you to say, sheesh, what's with all these people?
Anywho, jump in there and do something.
What in the world is this thing?
This device has that meteorite data entered into it. If it detects Temsic radiation, it responds. Not that, kid. Isn't it a lovely thing?
Yes, sometimes it's important not to think about things too much.
This door, such a pity. Too bad it doesn't open downward. Sometimes life can be so hard, wouldn't you agree, Professor?
Yeah, that's why we're both dead. The door that opens downward, eh?
As you perhaps have already noticed, time is running out, baby.
Yeah, no perhaps about it, I know. But you know, there aren't a whole lot of things I can use my ghost tricks on here.
Looks like it's all over.
Until I find another path, I'm sort of at a deadlock here.
Sissel,
Hey, I know that voice.
help me.
Where are you?
Find me before I'm carried away. What's with the frail-sounding call for help?
He's here somewhere.
A friend of yours?
I'm a little guy that looks a little fragile but has strength that'd surprise you.
Well, he's asking you to find him. And before he's carried away, no less.
Almost out of time. Should I look for him?
Not really.
Looks like something underneath.
Sizzle! Here I am!
Oh, hey, it's...
Missile!
What are you doing there?
Do you really have to ask? Seriously, are you really going there?
No, that's okay. Never mind. Anyway, I need your powers. Will you help me out?
Of course! Here, let me come join you! I'm now a tire! Here I am, Sissel!
Now maybe things will flow in a new direction.
Even though the flow of the sewer is a little bit sticky! Okay, let's stop that explosion!
No, we can't do that.
Okay, let's take care of the man in the red then!
No, we can't do that either.
We can't do this! We can't do that! What can we do?
We let the explosion happen. Then we rescue the old pigeon guy without the man in the red noticing. And your powers are the key to all of it, Missile.
Oh, I don't know about that! But I'll do my best!
Talking about a matter of seconds, we can't miss our chance. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
What can I do here? Oh, wait. No, that doesn't quite work. Squeaky guys are making a fuss about something.
Sissel! My ill instincts are starting to surface!
You mean you want to chase them? I think you have to be alive to do that. There must be some kind of rat feast in that trash can.
Those things usually make a bigger commotion than that.
Big a commotion, eh? Well, I could swap these.
Ta-da! Now that's what I call some proper commotion. Making that trash can dance. Truth be told, I feel a little bit like dancing now myself. It's getting harder and harder to hold my wild instincts back.
A dangerous bunch. Wait. What does it... Oh, there we go. Wait.
How do I get you over there to swap them?
Uh-huh. Oh, right. You can move farther. Stop that. There we go. Okay. Now I just need to wait for the explosion to go off. Or do I do it just right now? Oh, wait. It's not the same shape. Fuck. That's not gonna work.
It's not?
I feel like it should be. It won't let me. Well, shit. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, we needed to wait for it to work.
Look out!
I don't know how the inspector and the pigeon were alright, though. It was just the professor that died from that.
Sorry, little pigeon.
As for you, Inspector, I have a little job for you.
I can't move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones.
I don't mind. It won't prevent me from manipulating you. Might make it hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually.
Damn you.
Pigeon! Mister. Kisses.
Kisses. I can't believe it. You lot actually pulled it off.
Sorry, Inspector Cabanella. I couldn't do anything to help you.
And there I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. Magic disappearing act, that is. Nothing like it, baby. Yes, except, unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one who that managed to vanish without a trace here.
Fate averted. Now I need to get Cabanella back.
What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead, not that you aren't. I was just remembering the fact that right about now, the real me is giving the poor Justice Minister a real fright.
Oh, that phone call? Yeah, he was pretty upset.
Excuse me, mister! You really shouldn't be mean like that! What's this lively little creature?
Oh, this little doggy is the warrior that who keeps Camilla safe. Or he would be if he was actually still full of life.
Camilla. Gods in heaven, what a terrible thing. How a little girl taken hostage. It's a cruel twist of fate indeed. Wait, just a minute! Miss Camilla is a hostage! Yes, sorry, little warrior. Miss Camilla, a hoagie? What's a hostage?
Anyway, Inspector Cabanella, it's time to save your life now.
But you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right? But this time it's different, right, Cecil?
That's right, us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll save the Inspector in white, and then we'll go rescue Camilla, okay?
Okay, let's hurry up and get you through this! Gee, kids, you're making me feel like an afterthought.
Alright, let's get started. Inspector Cabanella is upstairs, so our first step is to get up there.
Cecil, I'll go first and wait for you. Okay, lovey dove. I need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It was Mr. Ghost in it. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it.
I mean, as we've seen before, it doesn't have to be working for me to be inhabited. That grit, little pigeon. I better get up there before the little pigeon's strength gives out. Missile is waiting for me. I better hurry.
There you are, Cecil!
Sorry for the wait, Missile. 4 minutes from now, the Inspector will be killed by a gun.
You just jump in there and stop him from firing, would you?
There you go again with that stuff.
Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way.
Wait a minute, that sounds familiar.
Yep, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot, then save Cabanella without him noticing.
It's even worse than last time.
Anywho, jump in there and do something! Okay, I'm ready to jump in, Cecil! Don't forget, whenever you want to use my powers, just tap R2! Okay, so I think I have to... I don't know. I don't know, honestly.
I can't reach anything with Sissel is the problem. So I need to do something with Missile before I can even get him up there. Or wait, no, I need to wait for the kettle. What's going on? I've never seen the ghost world like this.
So you're here, aren't you?
He sensed my presence.
I noticed you.
You think you can stop me, do you? I don't know why you're wearing my face, but you might as well give up now. I control everything.
Damn it!
Everything, including the life of this police inspector in white. Why don't I just swivel it back around? Don't shoot! Shit.
Especially when somebody gets shot because of it.
Guess the only thing I can do is aim for that break when he looks away. I just have to be sure I don't miss my chance. Oh boy. Okay.
Okay, so I have to wait for him to knock the pedal down. Now Sissel can get up there. Oh, did you see that? That bad Sissel turned around!
You have to call him that? But yeah, maybe this is our chance to try some ghost tricks.
This is the only time he takes his eyes off of me, too. You have something to do. Do it now.
Take the first steps towards saving the inspector. Swivel.
I did that. Don't worry about it. Just gotta do this all over again. Okay, so he just always knows this is that. No, he didn't do it that time.
That tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will just...
Oh, jeez.
Okay, now you got it's knocked down.
Back. Max, I'm a little scared right now. Why did he die? Because he's already dead. He died 10 years ago. I knew full well he would die if I shot him. Might as well go to the trouble of shooting him at all. Time's almost up. That's enough chit-chat.
Now the situation has changed slightly. These last split seconds are our chance.
I don't know how this is going to help us, but I can move. the hat over. What? Good news, hey? Walk according to the code? Can't anybody here just call me Cabanella? Say what? It wants me to swap something with the bullet? Wait. That's interesting. What if I... shoot him. Collapses, blah blah blah. I will take that. Now if that's the same shape as the book, which is a really weird way to think about this, but... No, fuck, go back. Okay, swap those. And now, I don't even fucking know. I can't, there's just no way. There's too many things in the way. What if I... What? They're the same shape now!
The what?
The hat and the other hat. Okay. Bullet? Wait, what's this? Would you look at that? Right on the hook! I love knit hats. So warm and most of all soft. Hey, now that I'm looking at it, that hat is the same shape as the head that you just knocked out. Thought so. Okay. That doesn't help me though. Because they won't swap. Well, wait. Oh, hold on. Let's get Sissel. Maybe he can knock it down further. That does nothing for me, though. Oh, wait. There's a bullet. It's shaped like a bullet now.
What do you mean?
Oh,
again?
fuck! Damn it. I need Sissel to not be the knit hat. I wanted to point out the fact that they're the same shape. That doesn't do anything. I don't know. I can get... He gets shot. Look at all this shit in the way.
You need to knock that. You need to go to Sissel and knock that down.
So much shit in the way. Okay. They are not the same shape anymore. I'll just wait here as Sissel. See if that counts.
no idea then. I don't get it. It wants me to... It feels like it wants me to swap the two hats with each other. And then also something with the bullet, which... there's no way. I don't fucking know. Far away. Yeah, I just go right to it. It doesn't count. It doesn't give me the option to swap it. That's the thing. Yeah. So I don't think that's it then. Knock down the hat. Nothing. It's not like I'd be able to reach anything if it was. I'm just gonna have to look this one up because there's nothing that is feasible. It's probably gonna be something stupid like get the fucking kettle open when he's got his back turned, so he'll kick it out of the way. That gives you a chance to swap the fucking hats around. Something really stupid. What chapter are we on? 15?
15.
What?
You're never gonna believe what I'm supposed to do.
What are you supposed to do?
Wait, where did I go? Yeah, watch this shit. I know. Okay, so. Knocks the kettle to the floor. I get in the kettle, get to the lamp. He turns around. I swivel the desk lamp. I don't know why I paused. Knocks this to the floor. So knock this to the floor. Preparation. You over here. Alright. Bad Sissel gets shot. Then comes right back up. I need to move the stepladder, knock down the hat, move the stepladder back, as missiles, swap the book in the hat. Alright, ready?
Would you look at that? The bullet is hanging in midair between the gun and the inspector's forehead. There's our chance! I'm in the bullet right now! Let's swap this little thing with something else! What?
It's our only hope. There's gotta be something here with the same shape and direction as the bullet. This is so fucking stupid! The knit hat! But only when it's on the hook! Which does not look like a hat! It doesn't look like a bullet! When it fell down on the ground and it looked very much like a bullet! There's also so much shit on screen! God damn it, it's so fucking stupid! Like, literally, I had it right the first time?
Mm-hmm. Just, you had it on the ground.
The game does not give you any indication that you can swap it with the bullet the first time around. Plus, why does knocking the knit hat down stop it from being swapped with the bullet now? Whatever. Fuck it. Yep, no, I totally killed that guy. I totally didn't see what fired from my gun.
I don't think he noticed. Looks like he pulled off another magic disappearing act. Now I say again, I love knit hats. So warm, and most of all, soft. Did I do alright? You did a fine job, little one. You saved another life. And I'll keep doing it too! Over and over! What I saw in just those 4 minutes gave me all the answers I've been looking for. All our research these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor?
You two are working together.
That's about the size of it, yeah. Who would believe a story about a manipulator? So we pursued it ourselves, just the 2 of us. I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all. Okay, let's hurry back! Back to our time! We have to rescue Miss Camilla!
right, Missile. And there's a certain guy I have to follow, too.
You saved him.
After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanela, the Ran and Red left. And now a new story is about to unfold in a new present.
How are you feeling, you old crazy character?
Mark, I just got shot with a knit hat.
Hey there, Professor. We're both alive, I see. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. But I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I've got a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little thing, like an explosion that wouldn't bother me. Yeah, right, like I'm going to believe that. So what, the guy in red is gone, eh? Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys came through for us.
He still has your gun, you know.
Damn it, you picked a bad time not to listen to the body of mine.
Gotta do everything my fucking self, I guess. Looks like both of their deaths were erased. Unfortunately, in the case of the Inspector in white, I can't call it a complete success. But in any case, these two have the information I need to start tracking the manipulator. I better talk to them.
I knew things were going to end up like this. I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way I could have been dancing after Big Red by now.
I might be able to erase deaths, but it's true I can't do much about injuries. Really, you shouldn't talk that way.
Yeah, sorry. I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. He was right there within my grasp. All the plans were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen.
I guess he's thinking about his spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him.
Say, you're right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost. Oh boy.
This spotless record of yours, is it really that important to you?
Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life.
Your life, eh?
After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the manipulator case.
Manipulator case? That's why you cared about your record so much.
Of course. Why else, baby? I just never could believe it, man. Child, shooting Alma. I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story. Some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder. Everything in my power. Then I finally found the answer. It took 5 long years, though. The manipulator. He's going to prove that child is innocent.
Incredible determination.
We first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication.
Overseas communication?
For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communications networks. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers. That's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. In order to prove these powers of his, he gave them 2 predictions. He foresaw 2 completely preposterous, impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast, and the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office.
Those 2 inmates at the special prison, eh?
We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. And then finally, we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out.
restaurant, chicken kitchen.
The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight, on a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal.
Submarine.
We haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands. Right. Highly unlucky they'd use them for peaceful purposes. And now they have that little girl as a hostage.
Mila.
We have to stop him before he leaves the country.
The guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago.
He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage, and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame.
What about when he said this? I was murdered by all of you. Detective Jowd, who forced me into the corner, Lynn, the girl who was playing in the park, and finally you, Inspector Cabanela. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid.
Yes, 10 years ago on that day, the Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made 2 very stupid mistakes.
Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it.
Fine, fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course. But if you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell.
But
I'd just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. They didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking a statement, but I was too green. I pushed him too hard. I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. And then I made another mistake on top of that. I left the keys in the door. Cabanela, got a minute? The chief wants to see you about your report. Got it. I'll be right there. You stay right here and be a good boy now. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun. How could you... What? He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place.
there's one thing I just don't understand. If you were so determined to help Detective Jowd, why didn't you help him escape from prison?
That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. And he himself asked to be executed, you know. As a man of the law, I had to make sure that execution was stopped legally. That's why I brought him before the Justice Minister, too. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby.
So that's it, eh? There's one little unfortunate result of all this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions.
Ha! What's a little important things to do with our time tonight?
Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute?
And I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know. I used to be part of the police.
Police, huh?
Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated a victim's cause of death. 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse. Hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the report said. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead, but I never filed an autopsy report. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished. leaving behind only one clue.
Usual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more?
Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding your true identity, too. That's the only way I can describe it, too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead, all right, no question about that. But there wasn't a scratch on him.
Not a scratch, but I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment.
I don't understand it any more than you do. I was completely bewildered, but when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
The scalpel went in, but it couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. That's how it went, and no scarring or blood either. I never had the chance to solve the mystery.
That's because the corpse up and vanished on us.
The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. There is one way the corpse could have disappeared.
What's that?
Well, if it had gotten up on its own and walked away.
I'm out of here.
Ah, see ya. It got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own.
What?
He was dead, but he wasn't dead. We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him.
He didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on that stove. What's this clue?
The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. I got some readings for some kind of radiation coming off that body.
Radiation?
I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown.
Wait a minute, could it be?
That's right, it was coming from that meteorite fragment. I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. And just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that printer. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case, thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here. Oh, stop now, Professor. Don't you want to see me blush? Oh, shit. Hold on. I wasn't done talking to you. It was about a year ago, I'd say. This man in white came dancing into my research lab here. Groovy. I heard there's an oddball here who's researching Tempsic. Is that you, baby? Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball? How is it? I was investigating the manipulator case then, and then I heard there was a man who'd quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite had struck me on the head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet, but we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this: "The source of my power is not of this world." And that's when I put two and two together, baby. The manipulator case and Tempsic was somehow connected. which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. He added that gun to the contraption most likely by controlling Camilla.
There's that contraption in the basement here. You built that to try and help Detective Jowd?
That's right. Jowd and I worked together back when I was with the Fourth. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device, but there was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce no matter how hard I tried.
Well, I told Jowd he did something it shouldn't have, made an impossible move.
I added that part to the device I recreated. I put in a part that would allow Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire.
So that must mean somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption.
As a result, we proved to ourselves that this manipulator actually existed.
Inspector Cabanela!
Hey, baby. Sorry about that phone call. I must have sounded like a real villain. I hated to spoil your image of me. Of that cool cat inspector you always looked up to.
Oh, Inspector, I never looked up to you.
Good. Wait.
Is that really the image she had of him? Inspector Cabanela, I'm sorry. I just heard. You were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Jowd.
This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved.
So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it?
Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw them in the slammer.
Yikes.
Tonight, I really thought we finally had him. But my body gave out on me right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. Ha 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 ha! But a joke is a joke. You might as well laugh. Jowd, what are you doing here?
The minister called off the execution order. And while he was at it, he let Detective Jowd go free until tomorrow morning, too.
That's a pretty extreme while he was at it. Sorry I took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. You've always been like that. You make everybody else run around, and then you swoop in at the last second. "5 years ago, you left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day."
I've been waiting so long, Detective Jowd. Waiting for this day to come.
Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynn. Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. This present you gave me, it's just what I needed. Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Sizzle, are you there? Yeah, I'm here. You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me? Sure, but how? You don't know where the submarine is and the phone line doesn't work. We use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see. Could you wait here until we do? Please? Okay, fine. I'm counting on you. This true self you're looking for. I bet you'll find it soon. Alright, I'm leaving, Inspector Cabanela.
I'll just be here with my broken bones.
It's almost dawn. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever, but now I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost dawn. Whew. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm done.
You done?
Yeah, because it's 10 o'clock, and...
Oh, it is?
Yeah. That one chapter took a while.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think next time's gonna be the finale for sure. We got 16, 17, and 18. We can do 3 chapters in like 3 hours. Or however long. I don't know. It is a Shikuquaza game, so it might be like 5 hours total, but 3 of those are for the last chapter alone. So yeah, we'll finish up next time. Oh, what should we make our backgrounds? Probably. Oh boy. Ah! Keeps attacking me. You woke her up. You said she was dead asleep, and then you woke her up.
She actually opened her eyes when you moved. So she may not have been dead asleep, but she may have just been warning me. You ignore me when I poke your butt. What are you gonna do tomorrow when we gotta go to work? Both of us gotta go to work. I'm not gonna get a cuddle you. Okay. When's your
Oh. I feel like I've been at this job for a while now. You should know that I don't get to know when my